Hi, my name is Jamie Collins. I'm an IFBB Bikini Pro, and today we are here at my home gym, the Lion's Den. And today we're going to talk about different types of resistance and the benefits of each one. So let's get started. Alright, so for the first type of resistance is a free weight. It's kind of the most standard, common weight in the bodybuilding world or fitness. So the great thing about free weights is you can select any weight that works best for you. The main thing about free weights is there's a point where it's most difficult and the most easy. So obviously the very beginning is going to be easy. When you get about midpoint, that's where the most resistance is going to feel from the gravity. Obviously when it comes up, weight gets higher, but up in the upper range is when the weight gets the least amount of resistance. So this is a great type of moment you have to work because gravity is working against you. But the only thing with this, at the top of movement, your muscle is going to shut off. So that's another reason why I'll use more than one type of resistance to build. Alright, so for our next resistance, we're using a weight stack through a cable system. Now the great thing about this, because it's going through a pulley system, the pressure of the weight is consistent from the top of the movement to the bottom, all the way back. Where other weight stack, free weight, there was a point during gravity where it's light, it got more difficult, and as you got up, it got easier, so the muscle's shutting off. There's 2 points where the muscle's not activated as much. So if we're using a weight stack through a cable system like this one, you're gonna get more consistent muscle throughout the whole range of movement. Only thing with a cable stack, you can't use it at higher speeds. So we're gonna talk about using a weighted type of system at a higher speeds, where a cable system like this one doesn't work as good. So for moving on for our next resistance is resistance bands. So this is one of my favorite techniques to use for this, and the great thing about this is the weight changes. So a lot of the other weights I've been using, the weight's been relatively consistent. So if you're doing a standard bicep curl, it's about 8 pounds give or take right here. However, as you're pulling up, the weight resistance gets more challenging. So it's about 30 pounds right at the top. So nice thing about this is consistent type of changing. Another great thing about resistance bands, you can use it for more speed performance, for such as athletes. So traditional bodybuilder, if we're gonna do biceps, give a nice, slow, stabilized curl, resistance at the bottom being the least amount, and at the top being the greatest amount. However, if you're an athlete using more sport type of dynamic type of movements, you can do something a little bit faster related. However, the only problem with this is the type of resistance is not consistent throughout the whole range of motion. It goes from greater to less. So now we're going to move on to another type of resistance where this is going to be consistent through the whole range of motion, whether it's speed related or it's slow. For our next resistance, we're using the Kaiser Air Machine. Now the great thing about this, we can get the best of both worlds. So we can have speed, we can have consistency, and we can have this motion be fast or type of slow. So the great thing about the Kaiser Air Machine, there's no weights, so you can minimize or plus depending on the type of resistance that you want. So for this one, the range of motion is going to be consistent from the beginning exercise all the way to the end. There's no change of weight, whether you're using like such as a cable stack or free weights, or if you're using this more for an athletic type of moment, you can do it faster. And the great thing about this compared to such as a cable system, there's not going to be that jump. So if I was going to use this with a cable system, if I'm to use it as a faster type of weight, there's going to be a swing and change in that weight. So the great thing about this one is consistency throughout the whole range of motion, and there's no skip or jump in it. Moving on to the next type of resistance, we're going to use a flywheel. And the way this works, so whatever force you exert concentrically is the same force that's going to exert against you eccentrically. So I'll demonstrate how this is done. So if I keep the weight nice and slow, be the same weight. But if I exert a little bit more force up, the same force is going to pull down. The difference between this and a free weight type of bicep curl, this one forces you to have an eccentric load compared to a free weight. Gravity is naturally going to pull it down. This type of weight, it's going to force you down, so you have to fight it. So, and for the last type of resistance is the most common out there is body weight. So you can use this in a multitude of areas. So whether you're doing a push-up, squat, or even pull-ups, it's a great tool to use because you're using your own body weight. Thank you so much for watching this video. These are just some of the type of resistance that I like to implement in my training. The reason why is with me being an athlete and being in the bodybuilding world, I'm always trying to progress, always trying to build muscle. And if I'm going to use the same type of resistance over and over and over again, my training and progress is going to get stagnant. So I like to keep my body guessing, trying something new, and always challenging my physique to improve upon it. So if you feel like you want to try something new, try one of these type of resistance. Don't be afraid to go outside the box and learn something new.